When you think of the Empire State Building, you probably picture a famous landmark, right? But what if I told you its real story isn't just about stone and steel, but about pure ambition, a city's identity, and this incredible race to touch the sky?
I mean, for almost a century, this one building has basically been the New York silhouette. It's not just a part of the skyline. For so many people, it is the skyline, an icon you can spot from anywhere in the world and know exactly where you are.
And that's the part that gets me. This tower wasn't just built with steel beams. It was built with sheer guts, right in the middle of the Great Depression. So how on earth did it become this timeless legend? Well, let's get into it.
First off, you gotta understand its role as a symbol. From day one, it was more than a building. It was an idea in the sky.
Almost right away, Hollywood came calling. You've got King Kong treating it like his own personal mountaintop, and then there's the super romantic climax of Sleepless in Seattle. The building became a character, a stage for our biggest dreams and our biggest fears. And this line from Affair to Remember, man, it just nails it. It captures the building's power as a symbol of pure hope and aspiration. It's where people go to get a new perspective, both literally and, well, figuratively. Okay, so let's rewind. Because its origin story, it wasn't calm and planned. It was forged in an absolutely epic race.
The speed it's just hard to wrap your head around. In the late 1920s, New York builders were in this total frenzy, all racing to claim the title of world's tallest building. The team behind the Empire State Building was dead set on winning, and their pace was just blistering.
410 days. That's it. Let that sink in. Just over 13 months to put up a 102-story skyscraper. At their peak, the crews were framing 4.5 stories a week. It was just this unbelievable feat of engineering and pure human will.
And you have to remember the context here. As the entire country was spiraling into economic collapse, this tower was defiantly climbing into the sky. It was this bold, powerful statement that even in the darkest times, America could still build its way toward the heavens.
But it was never just about being the tallest. The building itself is a masterpiece of design. It's like a perfect time capsule of the Art Deco era. And this is the style that defines it. Art Deco. Think bold, sleek lines, dramatic geometric patterns, and this sense of modern luxury. The Empire State Building is one of the world's most famous examples of this style, from its tiered shape all the way up to that iconic spire.
So the final design, from the architects Shreve, Lamb, and Harmon, was both massive and weirdly elegant. It stands over 1,400 feet tall, has 102 floors, and its entire outside is wrapped in that classic Indiana limestone and granite. Just beautiful.
Of course, for millions of people every single year, the building is really all about one thing, isn't it? That unforgettable view from the top.
But that famous spire? Oh, it holds a wild secret. Its original purpose was not just for looks. The actual plan was for it to be a mooring mast for zeppelins. Yeah, for airships. The idea was that passengers on transatlantic flights could just disembark right in the heart of Manhattan.
It was a sci-fi dream, but dangerously impractical. The winds up there are just way too strong, making docking pretty much impossible. But even though they had to scrap the plan, it's the reason the building got its famous, elegant crown, and the extra height it needed to win the race.
Today, all that height gives visitors two incredible experiences. You've got the world-famous open-air deck on the 86th floor, where you can feel the wind. And then there's the glass-enclosed observatory on the 102nd floor for that breathtaking final climb.
And keeping that whole experience running is a massive operation. It takes 73 elevators to whisk everybody skyward. And because it's so tall, it's literally a lightning rod. It gets struck by lightning about 23 times a year on average. So when you put it all together, the history, the insane speed of construction, the design, you start to see why this building is so much more than a tourist spot. It truly is an enduring cultural icon.
And its dominance was just staggering. It held the title of world's tallest building for nearly 4 decades, 39 years, from its opening in 1931 all the way until the World Trade Center was finished in 1970. That's an incredibly long time to be at the top.
And in 1986, that status became official. Being named a National Historic Landmark, That's not just some plaque on the wall. It's a formal recognition that the building is a truly irreplaceable part of the nation's story.
Ultimately, it just brings us right back to our original question. For the Empire State Building, I think the answer is all the above. It's a structure that stood for hope when there wasn't much, reached for a future nobody else could see, and it continues to inspire millions. It's not just made of steel, it's made of stories.